Hi guys, I'm Nagadir-chan and welcome back to my channel. Well, I wasn't here for a really long time because I bought a new laptop, then put a lot of important things from my old to the new one. I had a lot of work, then all those mangas I didn't have a time to read them because a lot of work at my job. Then I was ill, like I'm still ill. I'm going to a doctor tomorrow, and I don't know if I would be still at home or I should go to the work. Horrible. So I kind of didn't have a time. Then I started my Let's Play channel. A lot of things were happening. I bought this one thing. The camera quality is not so good because my light lamp here to provide better light is broken now, so I need to buy a new lamp. Like, I bought a new laptop, I was okay, it would be fun. Then my lamp just got broken, so I need to buy. It's just I'm buying new and more new things, like seriously now. And I'm considering that I need a better camera because this one is horrible. And I don't know if I can like do better settings or not, but it's MP4 format. I can do anything else than MP4, and like uploading this on YouTube would be extremely horribly slowly. I don't know, what should I do? Damn. But the thing I wanted to say is, even meanwhile I was at home ill, I've read some manga. I was like, not the One Piece or my actual series because it's stockpiled and I would do it like at once, like big review of One Piece chapters, Boku no Hero Academia chapters, etc. But the series I've read is Tokyo Ghoul, the first series, and Tokyo Ghoul Re, and oh my god, like Tokyo Ghoul is really good series. And when I start, I was kind of okay, it's good, like the idea is very good, but I'm not so sure why people love it so much. But then it just it gets better and better. And probably my problem is that I wasn't kind of fond of some characters, or I didn't like them so much, but the story really interested me. But when it goes more to the end, I actually realize that I do care about characters. Like, at the start, I didn't care if somebody dies, but in the end, when there was that attack on Anteku, I was really scared of somebody important for me dying, and that's the good thing. And what I love more the most about this manga is not characters, not the story, but the idea, the philosophy of this manga, that we have both sides, humans and ghouls. And it's so hard to that people, humans, are trying to survive. They are scared of ghouls because ghouls are eating their flesh. And they are scared of them, so that's kind of, you understand why they hate him and why they want them dead. But ghouls needs to eat human flesh, not living, like they don't need to kill them, but they just want to survive. Many of them just don't want to fight, they want to live. And it's interesting because there is no good or no evil in this manga. Like, both of them, both of the sides have good points and bad points. Both of the sides just wants to live, they want to live. And it's so hard to like, I just can't say that I love human side or Ghoul side more. It's like Dead Note when I was loving L and Light side, and it was really hard for me to decide which one is better. And this manga is same. I just can't tell which one is better. It's really hard. And yeah, I like it because there is a lot of shades of gray. Like we have on a human side, we have really good people, but really bad people too. Like those investigators, some of them are really, really cruel and messed up. And ghouls, many of them kill people for fun, but many of them just wants to live, like happily within the people, won't be scared of somebody kill them because they are ghouls. And watching Amon from investigators and Kaneki from ghoul side, like how they interact with each other, it was amazing. It was really like that note. And how much both of them understand the other one, it was so amazing. And you can see that I wanted them to understand those sides, but it was so painful to watch those sides killing each other and don't understanding. It was so painful because I wanted both sides living peacefully together. And that's what I love about Ghoul series, Tokyo Ghoul series, that it's uh, more about oh my god, how should I fight these English words? Like more about how people in these characters impact on the world, what they want, their dreams, than about characters. It's about society, and it's really great. I do really like this side, and the fighting and the characters is just good side to it too, because yeah, it's just great. But yeah, the start was really slow, and I started to like this manga like in the end mostly, just a bit before the attack on Anteiku. So I give it 9 out of 10 because the ending was truly, truly amazing piece of work. And I really wished nobody of my favorite would die. And that ending, but I didn't know who survived, who didn't. It was so painful and horrible. Ugh, it was crazy. He really did a great job, this author of this mangaka. Then we have Tokyo Ghoul Re. I'm now on ongoing, so chapter 99. And still it's not as good as the first series, but first series started really slow too. And I really like that it's about switching sides. Like, spoiler alert, that Heise Sasaki is on the side of investigators and Amon is on the side of ghouls. It's amazing because there's still it's amazing because now you have another point of view, because the first part was more about ghouls and now you had like big part of investigators, and that really shows that there is no good and no evil. The end, like the happy ending of this manga, is both sides living peacefully. It's not like one of them win and one of them lose. It's both of sides living peacefully each together within whatever. And I really love that author like pulled the other side now, because if you didn't like it, maybe you would like it now. Well, I loved both sides even before. So it's for readers to understand the other side's feelings, motivations, and this kind of thing. And that's what I love about it. And well, now those last chapters in Tokyo Ghoul Re are just being extremely interesting for me because Amon showed up. Oh my god, and I hope he's not dead. Then we have a. Oh my god, who was. What is the name of that other investigator who was with Amon but now ended up as Owl Ghoul, or how is it in the hell called? He's cool too. I was so sorry about him, but it looks like he turned to better side. I hope he's like on good side now, because I think the villains here are the people, ghouls, who don't want the ending where everyone lives together, humans and ghouls together. So it doesn't matter. There's no villain one. There is more villains. No one, but more. Maybe the doctor is kind of villain here because he's crazy mad scientist and do a lot of shits. And now Kaneki is again with his old pals. Oh my god, I was so happy about it because I was really waiting for old Kaneki. Everybody knew that Heisei's Kaneki, like it was so obvious. And I really want to see what they would do now, because Kaneki experienced the cool side and even the investigator side, so now he knew that on both sides there are good and bad people, which is amazing. And I hope he really would bring happy end to all of people on the world, to humans and to girls. I really hope. Now he is one-eyed king, which is awesome. And I'm so glad that there is Toka again and those old pals, and Tsukiyama. He's like my most favorite characters. I always love those creepy, weird motherfuckers. You know, Hisoka, Tsukiyama, Orochimaru, the most craziest people in the manga. You can be sure that I would love him. I'm glad he's like totally on his sense now. It was sad that he was so ill. And like in the first Tokyo, he kind of wanted to eat Kaneki, but over the time I think he grows to like him a real lot. I think now he's considering him more than a food, but a friend, I think. Yeah. Even maybe he still wants to eat him, but I really think he is considering him as a friend, because even in his memories he was like he was missing those old times when all the antique was together. And that's extremely huge character development for someone like Tsukiyama, you know? Many of the characters has huge character developments. Like Kaneki had a really big development. Fighting about this manga, it's really good, but for me it's like it's not the most important part of this manga. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I guess everybody enjoys badass Kaneki. But for me, the most important things is how it would, what role it would have in the world. Like, if Kaneki fights would make him bad in the eyes of ghouls or humans or not, you know, this kind of thing. I'm interesting how it would end because of this shades of grey idea, you know. I love it. I truly love it, and it was great. Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul is really good, and it has really nice idea. Then the other series I started is Berserk. Yeah, I I wanted to read this manga for like really long time, and I just waited because it's long and it's not like it's still continuing, and I really don't like starting many still continuing mangas at once. But I heard so much about it, so I started. And just from the first chapter, I knew this is the best thing I've ever seen, watched, whatever. I mean, Guts is my most favorite character so far. I'm on like chapter 50 or something like that. You know, when, spoiler alert, Griffith is how you pronounce his name, is in a jail in that kingdom, and his knights, white knights, whatever, were like, uh, they are now like rock soldiers, knights, and they met with Guts, and they are going to save him. And I really love Guts. He's like the father of all those badass characters I love. Alucard from Helsing, Dante from Devil May Cry, or was the Stampede from Trigun. Like, all those characters are based on gods. I've never seen any character as him. Like, he's the most baddest character I've ever met everywhere in movies, books, animes, mangas. Even the fucking Gerald is like younger brother to him. And it's just so awesome. I really love gods. And when you read those first chapters, it's really dark and gritty. And you are wondering, why is God so... You know, he has a good side, but you are wondering, why is he so... trying to be so stone-hearted? Like, he's trying to push all the feelings away because something really, really bad happened to him. And now in the part I'm reading, I'm going to see why that happened. I mean, I kind of spoil it for me because I watched some videos on YouTube and MVs, but still, that starting parts kind of spoil it for you too, so whatever. And I do really love the foreshadowing in this manga. It's awesome. Like, the Skull Knight strails in and says, you know, there is something going bad to happen when eclipse is going on, and you should probably do this and this, or maybe you shouldn't do this. Like, whatever, why did he show up, man? It's great. And yeah, there is a lot of awesome characters, and I love them. I love God because he's amazing and badass. I love badass characters, and he's kind of anti-hero because, you know, he doesn't care if he's killed someone or not. I mean, he killed that guy who was against Griffith. Well, he wanted to kill him, but maybe he got too far when he killed his innocent son. I know it was accident, but he kind of, well, he probably cared about it, but like, it was what Griffith wanted, so I'll do it, whatever. But I think he's more like anti-hero in the present time than in the past. He was a nice kind of guy, even he was a mercenary. Now he's really anti-hero because he didn't fucking care, or care, but he's like trying to look like he didn't care, you know. And oh my god, I really want to see that eclipse things. Even I know what would happen because I see that in an AMV, but whatever, in manga it looks awesome. The light is really horrible. And what's for me more interesting is the part in a present time when he's trying to find Griffith, or what I think it's not, he's not Griffith anymore because he's kind of demon or whatever he is now, and he's trying to find him and kill him, I guess, because he fucked everything up. So I really want to see that, and it was really amazing. And that urge to know what would happen. I just want to know what would happen because I'm extremely curious person, and just knowing that yeah, this is the past, but something bad. He's like acting like this now, and I want to see that part uh, of his of his journey to calligraph it more now than his past. I mean, it's very important and just so amazing. And what I love, really love about this manga is how extremely realistic it is. I'm Europe European person, so when somebody writes shit about history, like in Europe, just things, weird things which doesn't match, I'm kind of angry how much stupid they are. But I appreciate that author of this manga. I mean, you can see just from how people looks, how they're, which kind of weapons there are, how they're acting, how society works, the robes of women. It's really, the author really do search a lot of things up, and I really appreciate it because it really looks like this era in which it is in. My English is horrible, and I appreciate it. I do really appreciate it. Even Gat's sword style is kind of not matching that era, but whatever. And I do really like it that he really. I mean, this manga, if there wouldn't be supernatural things, I would believe that it happened. It's just so realistic, so freaking realistic. It looks so much. And he did amazing job putting those things up. He's really good storyteller too, and I mean, I'm on chapter 50 and there is like 300. I'm like, what the hell is happening after the Griffith would made things even more horrible than they are? I want to know. I really want to know. It's extremely interesting to me. Uh, doesn't look good. Maybe if I do. Ah, yeah, now it's better. I need to. The light here is horrible. So that's all about this things I did read, and soon I will post something about. Yeah, I post reviews for One Piece. Um, all those manga series I usually do, like advance chapters. I hope. So yeah, that's all, and goodbye, and have a nice day.